Hello and welcome everybody. How are you all going? I hope you're having a fantastic day. I know I certainly am. It's going to get a whole lot hotter, my day is. So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm doing the daily races today. So we've got two on offer that are fairly tasty. The one make around the Tokyo Expressway is not one of them. There's a one make in the Porsche 911 GT3 around the Nürburgring Nordschleife without the GP circuit on it, and a GR3 race from Mount Panorama. But I'm sure most of you already know that. So I'm going to start off with this. I managed to do 2 practice laps. Obviously it takes a long time, and I don't have a lot of time before these streams, but I have done 2 practice laps. It's not very good, 7:54. I'd like to shave the better part of 10 seconds off that. But yeah, it's going to be a hot stream. It's going to be hard because I am using the H pattern and sort of cycling between right foot braking and left foot braking. Obviously I right foot brake when I need to downshift, and then left foot brake just to ease it on through the turns. And this is kind of hard. I'm very much getting used to the let me pop chat out here for a second so I can read all you beautiful people a little bit better. There we go. Welcome to everyone in the chat, by the way. It's great to have you all along for this Gran Turismo stream. Hopefully it's an absolute cracker, and hopefully we can have a good time. But yeah, the H pattern gear is... so if you don't know what I'm running, I'm on a Logitech G29, and I've got the old G27 shifter, which is fine. It's exactly the same as the G29. It's just that the G27 has extra buttons and stuff, which is great for PC because you can map them. It's no good for the PlayStation 4 because it doesn't recognize them. Nonetheless, my main issue with it, there's 2 issues, and the reason why I don't use it very much, it is cool to use. It's a little bit more... what's the word? It's a little bit more immersive, I suppose, especially when you're using a car that actually has proper gears and a clutch and all the rest. It's also faster, and I'll demonstrate to you why it's faster in this scenario. But it's awkward because it's a very... First of all, there's no resistance on it. So if any of you have actually driven a real car, you'll know when you change gears, there's quite a lot of resistance on it, especially as you're pulling it through the gate. Now, there's a slight bit of resistance, but it's not great on the Logitech. Something like a Fanatec, I think Ryan's got a Fanatec gear shifter, feels magnificent and very close to reality. This does not. The other issue is they are very close together. There's, the difference between first and third is what feels like a very thin piece of metal. So there's not a lot in it. And I'm struggling just a little bit because I drive a manual car in real life, or a couple of manual cars in real life, and they have normal gearboxes. This is not one that I am used to. So I'm struggling a little bit with things like going from 5th to 4th. I seem to miss it a little bit. Even if I'm going from 6th down to 4th as well, sometimes, although that's not too bad, but say 6th to 3rd, that's a fair jump, I guess. But yeah, it's just gear shifts like that. I'm still getting a few wrong at the moment, and at a track like this, when you get it wrong, it's pretty savage. But that time there, the Speedy Tyre's done about 7:45. That's what I would like to do, and I'm going to start doing some laps now because I'm running out of time in a hurry. But yeah, hi everyone in the chat. How are we all going today? Okay, so what I'm going to do to start with is show you the paddles. So look how long there is between gears. It's okay on the downshift, but I'll come around this final turn and have a listen to the gap between 2nd and 3rd. See, there's a definite lag, a definite delay. The downshifts are okay. The upshifts are laggy. When you clutch it and actually use the shifter, it's a lot quicker between gears, which is why I'm going to use it. So let me restart this lap. Porsche's great with shifter, yep. Just got an 810 at Nord. Nice, man, nice. And it's the other thing is the pedals. The Logitech pedals are very close together. So when you're trying to go from some left foot braking around that final turn, because I was going to be in 2nd, but I'm now clutching, right foot braking, a bit of a blip of the throttle. I've come in too hot there. See how much quicker the gear shifts are now that I'm clutching it and using the H pattern. went from... Thought I was going to miss that. I did go from 4th straight to 2nd there as well, so it's another advantage of the H pattern. You can double shift those. I think 3rd gear was the right one to be in there, but go back to 2nd here. The other thing which is bizarre, and it's the first time it's happened to me in Gran Turismo, I actually found that I was faster. Back to 3rd. A little bit sketchy. I've missed 5th somehow. That's the first time I've actually done that. Right foot. And there you go, I've missed 4th again. Missed 4th. I'm going to restart that. I don't even know how I did that. I really felt like I took my time. So I'm struggling through learning this pedal set, which is very, very close together, and the H pattern gear shifter, which is very close together. But I'm still learning. I had to learn a little bit for iRacing, so I'm using that to my advantage now. You won't need a clutch. You do need a clutch, Kogan. You actually do. Can the G29 pedals be adjusted left and right? No. I don't think the 27 ones could either, because there's actually... They slide up and down through a cut in the plastic. Top 10 Gran Turismo hack. Number 5, use an H pattern shifter. Pretty much Conzio. Let me retry. I'm rapidly running out of time, so sorry to cut my intro short, but I wanted to do this first race, so... The problem with... You can use an H pattern with no clutch, but I'll show you, you get the same gear lag that you get when you paddle shift. So, okay, without touching the clutch, if I just go to 3rd... See that... You probably can't, because you can't... But when I bang it through to 3rd, you've still got that same delay between gears that you do on the pedals. On the paddles, sorry. So when you clutch it, you can just shift so much faster. So it's harder, no doubt about that, but it is faster. And if you want to win, you do whatever makes you faster. I always come into that corner way too hot. I'm going to restart. I'm having a bad go of this. What have I got? 8.5 minutes. So 1 lap of practice. And unfortunately that 7:54 is going to be my time, no doubt. So yeah, sorry to rush the intro, and I haven't really gone through and done it, but sometimes you just got to jump in, balls deep, find out how cold the water is once you're in it. Oh, wow, okay. One more time with feeling. I get it, this is frustrating. It's frustrating me too. Save the real driving for a real driving simulator. Yeah, that's it, old man. Well, this is the real driving simulator. It says so on the box. Let's see if I can do 1 clean lap. Brake early this time. That corner is deceptively sharp. Stay in 3rd. A little bit of left foot braking there. And I'm still missing gears. Okay, I actually got through there clean. Back to 2nd for this one. That was very slow. Anyway. A little bit of air there. Got to roll off because the car doesn't grip that well. Lucky there's a little bit of concrete on the side of the road. The car is a little bit sketchy because I'm on sports hards. Back to 4th. Still plenty of grip there. second and back on the power. I'd imagine when I'm actually in race fighting with people, trying to get these gears right is going to be an absolute nightmare. But you're going to come along on the journey, and that's the important thing. We might all learn something. Oh, a little bit wide. That was fifth back to second, so fifth back to third even. So there's definitely advantages once you get it right. If you're not used to a standard H pattern shift, you'll struggle anyway. Well, yeah, if you haven't driven a real car with an H pattern, obviously you're going to struggle quite a lot. Oh, I think that is a third gear corner, that one. This one's going to have to slow down a bit. Back to second, it is quite sharp. Easy on the throttle. It's not too oversteery, the Porsche, as I miss a gear yet again. This one I shouldn't have to change down from third. Start braking early for that one. But yeah, the sports hard tyres don't really offer the best grip in the game. Just held it on the limiter for a sec because I didn't want to have to go up to third and back to second again. Do you need a clutch? You don't need one, Mark, but to get the shift advantage of that really instant snappy gear shifts, you do need to clutch it. Otherwise it's the same delay as the paddles. And you can't go back and forth in Gran Turismo either. So once you start using the clutch, if you then just go, you know what, I don't want to use the clutch now, I just want to go back to smashing gears without the clutch, it'll just go into neutral and assume that you've missed the gear. Back off a little bit, make sure I've got the grip. Went back to third. Actually probably could have kept it in fourth, to be honest with you. Now this one's usually flat in a GT3 car, but I'm going to roll off a bit. Yes, glad I did. Wide in the mid part, and then throttle back on, clip the apex. Not a bad line through there. Into the first carousel. Three minutes till race time. I doubt I'm going to improve this time. I feel all arms and legs at the moment. Stay through third for this whole section. Back to second here. Probably almost could have stayed in third through there as well. Always a bit sketchy on the throttle out of there. Another one of those corners that loves to sneak up on you. All right. Yeah, second gear through there. I thought third would do it. What? No. Okay, not the best. Lost a lot of time, but we'll chalk this up to a practice lap before the start of the race. Also struggling just a little bit to find the grip on these tyres. Not one that I've used a lot of. Into the carousel. And I'm going to stay through third, in third for this whole section here. That's gone alright. A little bit of a back off and then on the throttle as hard as I can. Right. How did I miss fifth then? If I tap the paddle I can go back no clutch and use the shifter again without the neutral problem. Yeah, you can if you switch to paddle, but not if you stay on the H pattern. Hey Tej, how are you? And hi everyone. I haven't really addressed everyone, but it's great to see you all in the chat. Probably shouldn't have been reading the chat as much. This part's always...
Good evening. How are we going?
Sketchy at the best of times, and I don't know if that looks sketchy. But I can tell you it felt bloody sketchy. It always does through that section, especially when you're reading chat. So I actually did improve. Can you believe I actually improved my time? What an awful lap. I'd love to... I need to be so much faster than that. And I've taken a pretty big risk using the H pattern. Because it's probably, you know, if I'm struggling that much to really stay consistent and good in qualifying, well, in practice, then I'm probably not going to go so well in the race when I'm fighting with cars and they're spinning everywhere. But nonetheless, here we are. Good to see Speedy Tyres and Staniel in the lobby. Getting their clutch exactly marked. How is everyone today? I'm also, the other reason I'm nervous, not just the H pattern here and learning it, it's also because it's bloody hot, this room. I tried to cool it down before. I currently have 2 fans going, and good grief, it is warm in here. By the end of this race, I reckon I'll be quite hot. Random Person 26. Hey. Good to see one of the boys stopping by. King Jev, welcome. Luca. Who else can I say that I haven't said hi to? I said hi to Barney, did I? Maybe not. At least you didn't wreck it. Yeah, true, Barney. Yes, good luck to yourself as well. I'm not really looking for too much here. I just kind of want to see if I can do an H pattern race clean. I need the practice for iRacing anyway on the H pattern because I'll be on that whilst I'm on the MX-5, and once I finally move to one of the faster cars, then I can switch to paddle. But nonetheless, it's times like this I do wish I had a better H pattern, but having said that, I've had this wheel for a number of years and very rarely used it. Plus, that's off my old G27, so I've had the shifter for a lot of years, and the only time I've really used it is as a sequential.
How's it going with the shifters?
Game Ranger. That's a game changer. I don't... yeah, -2 sucks, but we're in the 30s here, which is actually quite cool because a lot of Australia, especially through the hot parts, they're in the 40s all week. And I can tell you now, if you haven't been in 42, 43 degree heat or more, it's bloody hot. Because if that's the ambient, if you're standing in the middle of a hot road or something like that, the temperature would be more like 50 degrees. -4, yuck. Thank you, Tej. Hey, Piosco, welcome, mate. Alexander Ferguson, I don't think I said hi to you as well. Oh, is Willie talking to me? Is that a thing? I have to race. I do have a headphone in if anyone's trying to talk to me.
Hello there.
There you go. I've only got one headphone in though, so you're coming to me loud in my right ear.
Yeah, that's okay.
So I'm trying to struggle through the Nordschleife, Willie. With the
I've just jumped into a race. How's it going with H pattern?
Yeah, look, it's pretty intense around here because, as you know, the H pattern's a very close ratio on on the Logitech.
Yeah.
And right foot braking feels a bit weird as well because it's not a real pedal.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm getting there.
See what? I'm not used to these tyres.
No, the sports
At all.
hards.
Yeah. Mind you, it's been a while since I've actually turned a lap as well, so...
Well, they've had a fairly big physics update as well, which I suspect has either changed the tyres or at least how they feel. Mate, it's awfully loose in front of me. Awfully loose. I bet his pants are a little bit... Oh, how have I missed fifth again?
Jeez, it's hard to pass, isn't it?
It really is.
Oh, well, you be like that guy and just make a passing manoeuvre.
I will say something for the new physics update that just happened. The cars are a lot more predictable when you do lose control, especially rear-wheel drive cars. When they step out sideways, they are exponentially easier to save.
That's good.
And therefore easier to drift. Because you know me, I'm not great at drifting.
I thought you were known for drifting. Drifting is hard.
I wish we
anyway.
hadn't talked about drifting now. Okay, I am facing the right way now.
Maybe we should talk about winning.
Yeah, I think it's too late for that.
Yeah.
I don't really know how that happens, but yes, it's a big problem overtaking here. Oh, don't spin into me. Okay, I have overtaken 10th around the outside. It's alright, everyone loves a good comeback story anyway, don't they?
Everyone loves a good comeback story. That's what everyone's about. The underdog. Oh, where'd that guy come from?
Oh, I've just been nailed in the ass by a dude.
Oof.
You got a 5-second penalty, but that doesn't give me back 9th position or 10th.
No.
These tyres are definitely not grippy though, are they?
No. Early braking. Turning in early.
Yeah, that's for damn sure.
Actually, I don't mind the turning in early part.
No, you wouldn't.
No.
It's not really my cup of tea. See if I can make some ground on this. It's only one lap too, so just got to keep it clean. Keep it together for the kids.
Yes.
Old mate's using plenty of grass. I went 3rd in the out lap. I'll go 4th around there. It actually feels a bit doughy. Should have gone back to 3rd that time. Slow through there as well. Taking it overly cautious now.
Tell you what, you'd have a bit of handwork going on with the using the shifter.
Mid neutral, that's what happened. I was like, okay, there we go. Sometimes I feel like it's not me, it's my shifter. Because I'm nailing these gears. Get nothing but false neutrals.
Yeah. I wouldn't say they're probably the most reliable bit of equipment, are they?
I don't think so, no. But that's the end of my race anyway. So now we just have fun. I'll come back and try again, I suppose. I was hoping I'd be at least a little bit competitive, but I'm 6 seconds behind 10th, so definitely not going well for me.
Jeez, it feels like a long lap in these cars.
Still screwing up gear shifts. It's driving me mental. I could have taken the easy approach and gone the paddle shift, but I thought I'd set myself a challenge. And it's been a challenge I'm not up to. Good to see Speedy Tyres holding down that front spot as I fall out of the carousel.
Ooh, seconds had a mischief.
I can finally put my other earbud in now so I can hear you properly. There we go.
Coming up onto the straight. Lap's nearly over. Oh, that's a little bit too deep, that ruined the run.
This is the scariest moment of this in an H pattern. I feel totally out of control. Got it all just about right. It was very pedestrian, but... well, that was awful.
Oh, I love this bit coming off the back straight. It's probably one of my favourite bits of the track when you just, okay, this is too quick, I'm not in a GT3 car.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've somehow made it though. Oh, no I haven't. I'm off the track and 1.4 second penalty.
Ouch. Right. I'm going to do that race again, because it's still early. That's the advantage of being in a race in about the first 5 minutes of going live. Yeah, definitely F's in the chat, Mart. It didn't go my way. Look, I tried it. It was always going to be a risk with the H pattern and clutch. But nonetheless.
Piasco deep Willie.
Deep.
It was very deep.
Deep.
I was very deep.
So deep. Right, qualifying time. This time I'm going to use paddles. Nothing but paddles. Let's see the difference it makes. It's not going to be as fun. I'm not going to feel as accomplished, and it's not going to help my iRacing career. But yeah, it's just not something we've ever really used that much. Like, we've mucked around with it, Willie, but we've never...
No, not a great deal. And all my little rubber bands that I had, or that I have on there, to use as a sequential, are pretty knackered.
Yeah, well, mine are gone because I'm actually using full
braking and
full 6-speed H pattern.
Yeah, might actually take them off because they are about to fall apart.
Yeah, mine were a bit rotten as well, actually.
They've been on there a while. I got these ones from you.
Yeah, long time. Okay, the gear shifting is going to piss me off, but this will be so much easier using paddle shift. Let's see if I can do as a cock up. See how much slower those gear shifts are? That is just irritating.
So it's definitely noticeable how slow they are.
Oh yeah, mate, you can just smash them. When you clutch, you can just basically, as long as you get your timing right, you just welly them into the gate.
Yeah, right.
And there's no delay at all.
Are you going straight into a race?
Yeah, I've got 6 minutes left of this quali, so it's actually not going to be enough time to do all that, but you can probably already see just from watching how much smoother I am on the paddles and just sticking to left foot braking.
Yeah, trying to right foot brake and use the clutch.
Yes, and
Would be...
blip the throttle as well.
Yeah, because I didn't give it a second thought when you said earlier. I was like, oh, right foot brake, but no, I don't.
No, you don't. Left foot brake. We all right foot brake in our road cars, but
yeah.
Well, I was sort of going between the two because I'm only right foot braking on the corners that I have to downshift, but I left foot brake for all the little
all
in-betweens. Yeah.
Yep.
It just feels so much smoother already. Oh yeah, I'm not in. I must have entered practice. Oh shit, well that's annoying. I swear I did it. Thanks PSK, by the way. But I didn't, so anyway. I'm definitely not going to improve my quality time, but that's okay. That's alright. I must have been, big oof, PSK. I must have had my brain momentarily out of my body. I had an out-of-brain experience. You're about to start shouting, Tej. I'm not sure that would have helped, but I do appreciate the thought behind it. The sentiment behind it. Whew. How's your room going, Willie? Because I've got 2 fans on me at the moment, and
mine's
still hot.
not too bad. It's certainly not cold.
No.
But I'm surprisingly not too bad.
Yeah, you weren't in yet. That is never a sentence you want to hear, Shannon. It's like, well, that was awesome. How'd you go? I felt really fast that time. You weren't even in. Shit, really? I'm definitely not going to get to do this lap, but man, it just feels so much smoother.
I reckon, and you can keep 2 hands on the wheel.
You can, correct.
That makes a big difference. I find as much fun as I have before when I had mine set up as a sequential with certain cars, it does distract you a little bit, not being able to keep 2 hands on the wheel.
Plus you can just modulate the brakes so much more gently when you have a whole dedicated foot to your brake pedal.
Yeah.
It is more fun with the H pattern, and it would be quicker. Like those little races I was doing around Tsukuba in the road cars. Like I think the last stream, the second race, I actually went alright. Got myself a little win, and that was because I was using the clutch. I think that had a lot to do with it. It just gives you so much more acceleration on the straights because you don't have that big lag patch.
That's awesome.
In between gears. But around the Nordschleife, I may have bitten off more than I could chew.
Yeah, kick-ass phonetic. Or Fanatec.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Pronounce it.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Shifter would be sick.
Ryan's feels amazing. But the Logitech one, I think the gates are too close together.
Yeah.
And there's no resistance on the lever itself.
No, it sort of just flops into...
Yeah. There's like no resistance at all. It just doesn't feel natural. So when you're trying to trying to go back, say, from 5th to 3rd or something. Oh, no one would do that in the race. It's a bit silly. Yeah, but the gears you're missing, stick with that. Oh yeah, Barney, on this, at the Nordschleife here, I've bitten off more than I could chew. It's not that I couldn't do it, it's that I need more practice. I mean, I did literally 2 laps of practice before the stream, and then I've done, what, 2 more laps since then. If I actually dedicated an hour or 2 to just practicing, I'd be absolutely fine. But going in dry has its drawbacks. Hence it's a thing, because if it wasn't a thing, people would just go in dry all the time. Wouldn't they? You wouldn't even refer to it as going in dry, you'd just be like, that's how it's done normally.
Yeah, that's when it's not a thing.
Yeah.
There's a word for that, and it's criminal.
Criminal. It's just a thing.
It's criminal to go in dry.
Uh-oh.
Unless you're a smooth criminal.
Ooh. Willie dropping by with the jokes.
Bing.
It is just a thing, Wolfie, though. You can get a mod for your shifter that makes it feel more realistic. Yeah, I did see that, Alex. They're kind of hard to get hold of. So there you go. I didn't improve my qualifying time, even though I'm confident I could. And I'm still 7th, which is not great, but it's fine.
Yeah, I didn't get to put a lap in. I'm like, oh, I'm in the same race.
You are indeed. Well, there can't be that many people. Although we've got the mixed, so they've reintegrated us with the Asian server. So there's only 3 separate groups again now, which is good. Not for the FIA, by the way. That's still Australia, New Zealand only. But yeah, we're not filling lobbies, so that's surprising. Maybe that's an indication that Gran Turismo is just fading out a bit. Maybe people were so excited with the last track and 8 road cars they gave us that they were like, yeah, no, I'll just wait around for the next update.
Yeah.
Jules, you just got a notification. I'm just glad you got a notification, because at this point there can't be that many people that don't have the bell icon on that actually get notified for stuff. I know with the YouTube channels that I follow, it's only the big guys with massive amounts of views that YouTube obviously want to promote, because more views equals more revenue for them. But any of the smaller channels I follow, if I don't put the bell icon on, I just literally don't get a notification. And if you do have the bell on, Jules, then YouTube's just kind of a dick.
Four, 3, 2, it's go time.
That it is. You don't, Wolfie, seeing if you're worth it? Oh, well, look, I just appreciate you stopping by. And whether I earn that bell icon or not, it's great to have you along. And I do appreciate you taking some time out of your day, as I do with everyone that's in the chat. Welcome, one and all. Maybe everyone else is at Bathurst. Yeah, possibly, Jules. And that's where I'll be heading next. But I wanted to get a couple of these Nordschleife races out of the way. Good luck to everyone involved. Let's see if I can make this slightly less of a dog's breakfast. And good luck, Speedy Tyres. Up the front, you've obviously got pace.
Yeah. Oh, let's see if I can come from the back. I won't be able to.
See if you can come from behind, you reckon, mate?
Yeah.
Look, I believe in you.
I believe in what my result will be. That's about it. Hopefully no spinaches for me.
Oh, old Zach there nearly dropped her on the front straight before he crossed the line. Would have been a bit of embarrassment for him. I had to change over to radar, by the way. How did I do the whole first race without my radar on? Probably because I spent too much time facing backwards and not worrying about people overtaking me.
Well, that's not going to go well.
Good close racing through the middle here. 4th, 5th and 6th are absolutely glued together, so I'm going to try and go with that train. See if they make a dog's breakfast of anything. Try and avoid the carnage. Swoop in for a couple of spots. Oh, he's out very wide. How come everyone else seems like when they hit the grass they're still just having a good time? They're like, yeah, it's no good deal. As soon as I hit the grass, I'm bloody all arms and legs.
All sad times. Well, that guy's doing some blocking.
Quality of racing's surprisingly high here. No one's really making a great deal of mistakes. Except me, obviously. It's only a 0.6 second penalty for the red car, whoever that is, NSR. Daniel's ninth, doing well. How are you going, Willie? You got any spots yet?
Nah, had a moment with... Oh, there he goes, has a spin. Yeah, another bloke was doing blocking with myself and another guy, and he went out a bit wide. And because I was on a like a quicker line, I hit him. We both spun, and I lost SR points, so that sucks.
That's a bit balls.
Yeah, he was sort of blocking into the sweeper, and there was three of us almost side by side, so that didn't really go that well.
Still really close racing. The pack's still quite together. This is not what I'm used to seeing at the Nordschleife. Still only 7th, but I don't really mind so much because at the moment it's a good little race, actually. And I don't have to win everything, I just want good competition, and I have exactly that right now. Just trying to apply a little bit of pressure here to our pink vanilla ice cream I've got in front of me. Tahito. Try and keep my line smooth. Hopefully, there you go. NSR's up to a 1.1 second penalty now. Actually rolled out of the throttle there because I was panicking that I was getting too close, and there's nowhere to overtake through here at all.
Yeah, and you don't want to lose yourself in behind a car too much either, and sort of lose where you are on track.
Yeah, your reference points and everything. No idea why I slowed down so much for that one.
This track is one for sometimes getting gifted a position from the person in front trying to make a manoeuvre, like passing manoeuvre on the person in front of them.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, old mate is loose as old Mother Goose there. I'll drop out of the bowl just to try and avoid contact. So there you go, one mistake done in front of me. That's up one spot. And this, if we get to the straight as a pack, the drafting that's going to happen is going to be a meme. Oh no, oh mate, that is not the way you want to face. It's up to 5th. I bridge the gap to 4th before the straight so I can get a draft. Oversteer there. For some reason I actually felt more comfortable in the car than on the bonnet like I normally do.
It's unreal.
But I'm not having, probably too much time on iRacing, but I'm not having a particularly good moment in this race. So I'm not bridging the gap at all, I'm actually losing time. Which is unfortunate, but a reality.
No, that didn't go well. Just had a big sneezing fit.
Oh.
Ran off the track.
This is not the track.
No.
To have a sneezing fit.
No. Lucky it's not real life. That would suck.
That would really suck.
Well, it is real life, but not racing.
Yeah, I mean, we really do exist. Unfortunately, my slipstream does not exist. Speedy tyres, oh, that's unfortunately that speedy tyres back and forth. And he's not going to give me the suck job I deserve down this straight. It is tough when you're running behind someone who's slower. This is where I have to go through and try not to have a plane crash. This is the scariest part of this track on this car, and you can see two people there. Oh, Speedy, unfortunately. I'm going to lose a spot out of it, and a 5-second penalty. Absolutely nothing I could do there. So that's a bit unfortunate. That's Speedy's race done, and mine, well, we both lost a spot out of it, so you hate to see it. There wasn't a lot I could do about it.
Yeah, loves the 5-second penalty. I got one coming onto the front straight. I was watching you in my other screen.
Yeah.
As you do, because I'm sort of out here all on my lonesome.
Yeah.
And ran wide, and I got a 5-second penalty.
Ouch.
Which is a bit
It's pretty savage now, some of these track cuts.
Yeah.
OMG, so sorry. It's all good, Speedy. Don't worry about it, man. I had a good race. I had a fun race. It's one spot. That's not going to change my Gran Turismo career. I don't think. I still went up one spot. Sorry I kept drinking, but I'm going to dehydrate and turn into a curried gumboot if I don't keep my water levels up. Well, yeah, the penalty, Kogan, that's what was really bullshit. Run into Speedy, who was out of control and a total passenger at that point. And Gran Turismo goes, you deserve a 5-second penalty for that.
Yeah, rough.
And I took a hit to my SR rating. But what you going to do? Yeah, good race, all. Good race. Shame about the end, but we will move on. We'll move on to Bathurst, actually. I'm going to do some quali practice first. Only 6 minutes till race 1. I really feel like I need some time at the track here. What sort of times are people doing? Lionface, who's not in my league at all, is doing a 1:59.9. Speedy's 0.6 back to Speedy tyres 2:08. Ring Driver 2:01.1 and the Conzio 2:01.2. Shit, she's tight at the top.
Nice.
I think these guys have been doing some practice, I reckon. Good times, real good times, guys. I'm just going to aim to do under a 2:02. I think that's going to be my main aim. Oh, shit. What are the main guys doing? 1:59.4. Man. Lionface is not far off that top 10 leaderboard. Not far at all. But what I'm going to use I'm going to go a bit old school. I used to use the AMG here all the time. I'm going to go use the AMG.
Yeah, that's what I jumped into. Night race.
Yep. Or do I use the Jag? Ooh. What do you reckon, guys? Jag or the AMG? You decide. Soft tyres to choose from. Nice, Luca. F1 does the same. They spin, you hit them, you get a penalty. Nice. That's what you want. There was no way to avoid that. I agree, Luca. Speedy was occupying the whole track. He was. He was facing the wrong direction on the track. Well, we've had an AMG, we've had a Jag, another AMG and a Jag. So I'll go the Jag. Let's get this big, sexy green F-Type out there. If you didn't see my last video on my channel, it was the latest Assetto Corsa Competizione update number 5, where of course the Emil Frey Jag is the car they released on the Zolder track, and it's such a cool car. Check out the video if you want to see what it was like, but rest assured it was cool, and it was a good race. I love being able to set the AI difficulty, and they're actually semi-intelligent. Oh, hang on, I've got soft tyres to choose from here. I'm already on Racing Soft. Your beauty. And we've got mediums and hards, so we've got the lot. How many laps is this race? Don't know, what's the time? I'll keep an eye on the time.
Will it be a 10 lapper? No, that's probably too long. Well,
actually, I don't know. God, it feels like so long since I've been at Bathurst.
yeah.
You can easily do 2 stints on softs, but I don't know if you can no stop on hards. I'd rather do 2. Oh, 2 stops is a lot compared to no stops. If I can do 1 stop on hards, oh, this car feels so weird. You can do a no stop on hards. It's 9 laps. Thank you, Stan.
What about a 1 stop on mediums? Probably still not enough.
So can you do one stop on softs? That's what I want to know, because that'll be my preference. This is the first time I've used a GR3 since the update, and it feels very strange to me right now. Oh, I'm all over the place. Yes, you can do 1 stop on medium. That might be my option, actually. Yes, 1 stop on soft, bang, then that is my option. This car feels grippy. Very grippy. It's actually catching me out because it's got so much grip. Go into the advanced settings in the start menu and raise the exposure all the way up. So you basically have a daylight race. No, that's right. I'm happy to enjoy the night. Thanks for the tip, Luca. But, I'll see the track under this kind of light next week. You will, Ryan. You will be standing there, probably with your hand down your pants, making yourself feel better at the start of the race. Plan for 1 stop on softs.
Gotta keep losing the edge of the car. I keep touching the wall in a few spots.
Yes, it's a bit like that. It feels very strange to me right now. If the tyres are really that bad, you can go onto the mediums when you stop. Yeah, I agree. Go for 1 stop with 2 sets of softs. I think it does have more grip, but it's a weird grip. It understeers at times and then really hooks up at other times. how foreign this all feels to me. I actually haven't done Bathurst for a long time. I deliberately avoid Bathurst towards the end of the year because I knew we were going to have some Bathurst 1.2 hour races. Oh, wow, see, just sometimes it grips, sometimes it understeers even, and sometimes it just hooks up and fires you onto the inside wall. No stop on mediums is also okay. If you can no stop mediums, you can definitely one stop softs.
Yeah.
100%. Mediums are useless as always, yep. Not surprised, they just never really got mediums right, did they? They don't give you quite enough grip and they don't last quite as well as you'd like.
So really it's either soft or hard.
Pretty much. What am I doing with my life? That was disgusting. I reckon if you do 6 laps maximum on softs, so a 5-4 strategy is doable. Yeah, sounds perfect, Luca. Sounds absolutely perfect. I just got to find some pace first. To the tune of, what did I say, about 4 seconds.
Two laps in a row. Too late at the chase.
Oof. I managed it with the Mazda, but finished same place as I started and could not attack. So boring race. Damn, James. Yeah, no, I didn't want to enter this race. That was deliberate this time, because I need practice. Sorry, I disengaged commentary there for a second while I concentrated. Felt like a slightly better lap. I have no delta times because I started again. I can still go fast around there. Good luck, thanks Squid. Appreciate it, mate. Definitely no risk of me breaking late at the chase. If anything, I could probably...
Still a little bit early, maybe?
Yeah, I could probably get on it just a fraction later.
Yep.
There you go, there's a 202.5, so... Big oversteer there, that's disgusting. That'll hurt my drive, yeah. Watch that Delta stick its middle finger up at me as I go all the way up Mountain Straight.
I need to stop that.
Does anyone know what the Jag's like on tyre wear? Or oversteer, and again the Delta laughs at me.
I love coming out of turn 1 knowing that you're a little bit cleaner than the last time.
Yeah. Damn and blast. How's fuel, by the way, guys? I should have checked these things before I jumped in. I just blindly jumped in. The first part of the forest elbow there was alright, but I got a bit enthusiastic on the throttle. What's happening here then? G'day Brownie, how are you, mate? Just relearning how to drive these cars and this track. It's been a long time. Still wasn't too late. Fuel's fine, don't need to save, nice. Hard on the throttle early. Let's see if I can find some time and go and join a race. Again, I'd say too early on the brakes into turn 1, yeah, and again, hurt my drive up the straight.
God, every lap. I'm coming off the, like, braking a fraction early every time, and I'm still marking it up. That sucks.
Don't do that. You silly car. How's the AMG feeling?
Pretty good. I am quite at home in the AMG at this track. It's my favourite car.
I don't think I've ever driven the Jag here before. Because we didn't have a... I don't think the Jag says how to race at Bathurst.
I can't remember.
Yeah, and I was trying to avoid it a bit because I knew that this time of year around the Bathurst 12 hour, we tend to flog the guts out of this track. And I'm usually sick of it. By about March, I've had more than my fill of Bathurst.
Yeah. Certainly one of those tracks that by the end of it you're ready to not be there for a little while, but when you do start back here again.
Yeah, it's good to be back, but you do need that break to enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, the different racing series that we were with early days, they thrashed it, and in the end just didn't enjoy it.
No. Maybe that's Ryan's problem. Maybe Ryan actually played too much, raced too much at Bathurst.
Yeah.
And now he just can't enjoy it anymore. You gotta go, Tej? No signal? Nah, no worries, dude. Thanks very much for stopping by, though. Appreciate you being here, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for being a VIP. With your sexy pink Mrs. Rosco thingy next to your name. Logo? That was a bad time to use the word thingy, wasn't it? Emoji? Is it an emoji? I don't know. Logo,
Yeah, we'll call it that.
Icon thing. If you don't turn in early enough, you get that bump, and then it just ruins your line. There's two things happening this Saturday. Two significant events. Do you know what they are?
No.
Well, one's Australia Day, so that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a big yay. And it's also the start of the Daytona 24 Hour, which means motorsport season is officially open.
Yes.
Just 1 week out from the Bathurst 12 Hour as well.
Yeah, that's sort of, for me, it feels like it's snuck right up.
I've been hotly anticipating it. Oh man, I was 3 or 4 tenths up and I was so slow through the chase.
Oh, I just ruined all mine. I was 3 tenths up and ruined it coming on to Conrod, which is the best place to do that, you know.
Yeah, it usually is, yeah. Well, there's a 202 flat. So I'm getting there. Oh, that's disgusting run onto Mountain Straight again. Haven't tried the Stang yet.
Mustang's fast, I reckon, but he's hard on tyres.
That's disgusting as well. Yeah, I'm not really forgetting the WRC. I don't really watch it that much. Formula E, I don't really watch. Race of Champions, I mean, that's not really the start of motorsport season. That's still like a special event. And the Dubai 24-hour, I mean, no one cares about that. So how's that for a rebuttal, Ryan? As he's going to be sitting there stewing right now. He's going to, honestly...
Yep.
If it was on stream right now, he would keep up his current trend of just dropping F-bombs. Left... Oh, you son of a... left, right and centre.
I was going to say, keep up his current trend and not have headphones on.
Yeah. No, he's actually... He's done a couple of iRacing streams with headphones on.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, he has.
Oh my god.
I wish I was
Who
joking.
is he?
Well, he used to be Ryan from Ryan Lee Graphics, but now he's, I don't know, he's ascended into some
Hasn't
sort
he?
of demigod. Yep.
Oh, yes. Going to the next level.
What am I doing? Why is my brain broken?
Super Saiyan Ryan.
You already know your future's not going to be successful, so you're going to be an esports driver. Why not? Have you done a 2-minute flat? Yeah, I need more practice. For those wondering, or if you've just joined, every lap you've seen here on stream is the only laps of practice I've done. Around Bathurst, actually in general, for months. Which is why I am rustier than Chris Redbeard's beard.
That's why I kept stuffing up. I kept trying to brake at the 100-metre mark of the chase.
Oh wow! Yeah, mate. That is too. That's too late.
Yeah.
It's about a week too late.
Yeah, I don't really know what I was thinking.
Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. This lap's gone, but still. Mitsubishi has great pace, though, as it's great on tyres. Yeah, qualifying is not good. Had a nerf in recent update. It did actually. Try something a bit more grunt like the Jag. The Jag's good. The Jag feels alright. I feel terrible. But the Jag feels good.
Stuff that up. I just need to be consistent.
Yeah, I'm just all over the place at the moment. I'm thinking about just jumping in and getting the race out of the way and using a race as practice. And then doing the second race.
Yeah, it'll just... Pace will come to you a bit more where here it feels like you're trying to force it.
That's it.
And you never know, quite a few other people might be a little bit rusty.
Maybe.
And have bins.
Sounds like the people that are hanging around on Gran Turismo at the moment are generally the sort of people who do spend the week practicing for these weekly races.
There's a helicopter. Cheese and whiskers, that was close.
That was so awful. Just gave away everything I had. I just broke up with that corner and it took me for everything I had.
Yeah. There you go.
Man.
I thought I got a dog poo run coming out of Conrod. Out of Forest Elbow on Conrod. And I've gained over half a second.
Yeah, nice. Oh,
so it can't have been too bad.
For God's sakes, I'm going to jump out and join a race because I think I want to use a race as my practice session. I know that.
Yeah.
I know that's not the right way to do it. But I seem to find better consistency. Yeah, it's disgusting. 202.0. Anyway. How soon can I join a race? Yeah, perfect. 15 seconds. And then I've still got 15 minutes to practice before the race anyway, so... Okay, I'll have to recheck the top speed of the Eva, but in my experience...
Oh, balls. 1. Oh, no, there you go. Ta-da!
Ta-da! The intention was to gain all that time back in the mountain section, but I was a plebe whose confidence was shot by a terrible practice day where the TGT pwned me. Pwned, there's a word that's been sitting around on the shelf gathering dust for a while. I haven't heard that one dragged down for a bit.
Pwned.
Pwned. I think the update broke some of the BOP and some strange issues went on. Yeah, okay. I really haven't spent much time mucking around with it, especially since the BOP updates were all on GR3 this time around. None of the other classes actually got a whole lot of attention. And all we did in the last stream on Thursday was bloody open lobbies with the new cars, road cars. So, but yeah, the cars definitely feel different in this update. There is a little bit more grip, but it's not consistent grip. It's a bit odd, actually. Anyone had a problem of not being able to download liveries? I have not. Rip the C7. VP, did it get pwned? There you go, I'm going to use that word again. Did it get pwned in the latest update? Okay, come on. Come on, big fella, you can do this. You've got this in you. Maximum effort.
Pwn diddly. Right, hopefully we can get some clean laps. Oh, it's dark. Darker than before.
Really?
Yeah, did it get a little bit lighter before, or am I just imagining that?
It might be your imagination.
It might be. It does run wild at times. A bit like Hulkamania.
Wow. The reference.
Yep, that has been used for quite some time, I reckon.
It's such weird grip. Messy, untidy lap.
I'm going to have to go back to Bathurst again at some point.
I'm going to have to go there at some point.
Yeah.
I've been to the town of Bathurst.
I've been to the 1000 twice. I think the next time I go, it's going to have to be for a 12-hour.
Yeah, that's my plan.
I'd love to drive up there. Drive up there and camp.
So 2.5. Not a good start. Not where I want it to be. But we shall charge on. We've been to the 1000 17 times. Bathurst 12 hours, 6 years now. You'll never guess who said that.
Oh, yeah, I know who said that.
Yeah, you do. The guy who's finally decided to speak to me again after I just shit on all his races.
Yep. It's because he is a Bathurst.
He is. Damn oversteer on the exit of the elbow. It hadn't been a terrible section over the top of the mountain either, but I've let down myself, I've let down my family. I've brought great shame to my YouTube channel. It's okay, I cocked the chase up even more.
Yeah, I clipped the wall on the left-hand side, coming onto McPhillamy, coming through McPhillamy.
Damn,
so
the
that
grass.
was a bit forks.
Frustration Nation. It's awful through turn 1. Hello, all from snowy Scotland. Why am I on that? Hello from soon-to-be snowy Newcastle. It ain't snowing anywhere in Australia right now. I mean, I don't have any facts to prove that. I just know that it's not snowing anywhere in Australia right now.
Yeah.
40-degree Melbourne. Like, I've got to tell you, I am real hot right now. Just real super hot. Oh, thanks, mate. What's that band called? I just got a question. Me First and the Gimme Gimmies. I'm actually so hot, and I have nearly finished this bottle of water off. I'm going to go and just have a stretch in the hallway for 2 seconds, because the hallway's got the air conditioner on.
I thought you were going to say you're so hot and on this occasion you're going to take your pants off or something like that.
Wouldn't you like to know? No, I'm just going to go and top and drink bottle up and spend 3 seconds in the coolness and then come back in and hit this again. I'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere. Oh, hang on. I have to unplug myself before I get out of this chair and just rip everything off. Anyway, I'll be back in a sec.
Oh, I'm just trying to get a clean lap in. You can tell it's been a long time since I've had a race. Actually, the last time was the Aston Race Series. God, I still haven't beaten my first lap.
Oh, right, I'm back. I am back.
I think I might nearly have to do what you've just done.
What's that? Yeah.
Just go for a little stretch and I've finished my drink.
Mate, I'm not joking. My hallway's air conditioner is currently set to a very balmy 19 degrees. That's not, I wouldn't call 19 degrees cold. It's just, you know, it's fine. And my hallway, compared to this room, I walked out and it was like walking into the cool room at the bottle shop. You know, as you go into the refrigerated room. Oh, good grief. I want to get a temperature gauge for this room, because I reckon I've got to be pushing 40 right now in this room. It is so incredibly hot right now. It might not be 40, but it'd be mid-30s, I reckon.
Yeah. I've actually got a little thermometer somewhere. I should
Should get it out.
put that somewhere.
I'm gonna buy one. I want to find out what it is.
Yeah, I need to find where I've stashed mine. Actually, here it is here. Yeah, well, that's not exciting. It's only 22 degrees in that drawer.
The drawer's probably nice and cool.
Yeah.
I've got no pace at all.
No, I'm just gonna go fill up another drink bottle
Roger that.
before this race.
Roger that. Mark Legg. I'm sitting in -5 in Germany, missing the Tassie sun. I bet you are. I wonder if you're any relation to the guy that fixes my Ranger. The Ford Ranger, that is. I don't have like a Power Ranger or anything that I need fixed. Right. But yeah, I just don't seem to have the pace tonight. I think I need some more practice, and it turns out 25 minutes on stream might not be the required amount to that's disgusting, to beat, well, not to beat anyone. I don't really care about beating anyone. I just want a decent time. I think for me right now a 2:01.5 would be good. This lap's gone, but I will try again next time. And then I really need to go out and do a lap or two on mediums. Actually, no, I don't. I'm going to run the race on softs, and if I have to... Your brother is out at Simmons pretty regularly, though. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll be at Baskerville next weekend. Doing a 6-hour endurance race in a BMW. So I'm looking forward to that. Little 318i. Cool little car, actually. Stop reading the chat. Yeah, office chair. Yeah, it is an office chair. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've had... Hang on, let me just concentrate on one lap. And if it all goes tits up, I'll tell you what I want to do with my chair and rig situation. So I've got some issues at the moment. Be able to pop out for a watch next weekend. Nice. Are you utter idiot? I can't remember the last time I hit the wall there. Another good run. Completely bottled it at the elbow. Never mind.
No good.
No good. It's just one of those things. I think I'll do a race and just see if some form comes to me or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, what I've been thinking about for a while, because my rig has no seat or anything like that, it's just a rig that holds the wheel. But I'd like to change that and integrate some sort of chair, preferably an actual race chair. And you can pick up cheap bucket seats on Gumtree, which is like, I don't know, what's Gumtree in England? I don't know. It's like where you sell your second-hand crap online, basically.
Facebook Marketplace, people,
yeah,
everywhere would have that.
Yeah, Facebook Marketplace, similar sort of thing. So either that or Gumtree. You can pick up like bucket seats out of an old race car or just an old anything, someone's shit hot Sec Spec 2000 Lancer that they pulled the bucket seat out of, because you know it's worth so much, man. And what I wouldn't mind doing is welding up a little frame that slides in, because I've got a square framed rig at the base, and I wouldn't mind just having some simple screws with like a butterfly head on it, welding up a little frame that can slide into the rig, and you just put these screws in basically, which will hold it in place. They only need to be 2 straight bits of metal, and then I'll run a timber platform in between, and it's basically that timber platform. I can make it as high as I need to. That'll become a mount for a seat, which will just be probably some bucket seat. And that way the adjustability of the seat, if I have someone else that comes over and wants to use the rig, will actually be just sliding it out of my rig a little bit, which will slide the whole chair back. It might be a bit cheaper and easier than trying to fit seat rails, but maybe not. You know, I could probably go to the Wreckers and pick up a set of cheap seat rails, screw them down into the timber platform, and then just have seat rails as well. That's an option too. Then I can leave the office chair at the computer desk, and I can just have essentially, I mean, arguably, it would be perfectly fine. Wow, I've qualified so bad with my shit time. I'm embarrassed. I am embarrassed. I just want a good clean race. That's all I want here. Don't care about where I finish. Don't think you can sell kids on Gumtree. You can't sell kids on Gumtree. Is Gumtree in the UK? It's Craig. It is the Craigslist. You're dead right. I thought Craigslist was an American thing. Maybe not. Maybe it's all over the place.
How have I qualified 4th with the 2035?
Oh, good work. You're probably in well, it's just your lobby, I guess.
Yeah.
But my time's a bit embarrassing, but I just want to do some racing when you're really concentrating on smashing that lap time. But see what I mean? The people that are left in Gran Turismo at the moment seem to be the more dedicated. You know, and that's, you're going to get that. The game's, what, 15 months old now? So I don't think I can get away with turning up on the day. Oh, look, ring driver's in.
Oh, what's your race strat?
And Speedy. And, mate, I'm just going to go balls to the wall on softs, try and get halfway through the race. Say 5 laps in. Pit again for another set of softs and do 4 laps on the second set of softs. That's what I'm going for. It's pretty simple, but yeah, learn by doing. But yeah, I think gone are the days where I can just jump in to a stream, having done no practice or time in Gran Turismo, and just get in and be decent. I don't think that's going to happen anymore. Betting now open. It's worldwide, but here in Italy, it has like 6 users total. Ah, yeah, okay. Well, Gumtree's pretty massive. Like, Gumtree's in Australia and New Zealand, it's very widely used. I would say it's the most popular form of selling secondhand anything. Having said that, Facebook Marketplace has been picking up a lot lately. That's becoming a popular feature. But Gumtree's still your go-to at the moment.
Sort of just pan between the two if you're looking for anything in particular.
Yeah, correct. And most things are on both. But anyway, what I could do is just go to the Wreckers and buy an old car seat. Just find a shitbox old Daihatsu from 1982 with a seat that's not complete garbage. Pull that and the seat rails out of the car. I probably wouldn't have to pay much for it. And it's still a car seat. You can adjust, you know, the backrest as aggressive as you want. It's going to be relatively comfortable. It's still a car seat. It's made for driving. So that's another option if I can't find a used bucket seat for a decent price. I actually have a bucket seat that I could use sitting in my shed, but it's one of those tiny ones. And my ass is just a touch big for it. Anyway, that is lights out and away we go. I'm just casually talking about the fatness of my ass as I launch into this Bathurst race, which I am totally unqualified to participate in, but here I am. Getting the job done. Move over to the right. Easy there. Looks like everyone's starting on softs at the moment. Oh, some contact. I did not see him sneak up the outside. And there's the 2-second penalty for it. Apologies to Racing Ninja. I actually was not looking at my radar at the time. I didn't think he'd be sneaking up the outside. Lots of dust going on.
I need to remember this tyre wear.
There is tyre wear. Oh. I came in way too high. The worst corner because I'm going to get nommed up, although Race Ninja is 1.5 seconds back. Probably through my doing. Again, apologies to Race Ninja. Yeah, I didn't see him because he's a ninja. That's the whole thing, Jules. Like, if I saw him, if I was like, oh, there's a dude right there, he would just be the worst ninja. He would get laughed out of ninja school. He wouldn't be welcome back to the 10-year reunion or anything.
Well, that Mustang's got some grunt in a straight line.
Yeah. Well, I gained one spot, so one person did make a mistake. Make that two people as old Marv there. Gets it all wrong in the Supra. Times like this I really wish I didn't have a penalty, but what are you going to do?
Just adds to the thrill.
Adds to the drama, doesn't it?
It does.
Neptune is in the wall hard. Oh. Having an all-round general bad go of it, old Neptune. These guys are just using the walls to turn the corners. Oh, both of them. I've spent a lot of time kissing these walls. Nothing I can do about it though. She's a little bit narrow up there to try and sneak through.
Wonder how many walls Brian's kissed when he's been up there.
Yeah, good question.
He might be able to answer soon.
Oh, that is a big collision. And I'm just going to take advantage of their ghosting. Oh, as I get punted myself. Oh, wow. I don't even know what is going on at this point. 3-second penalty for him. Probably rightfully so. It all seemed a bit stupid there, Neptune. You should probably just back it off. Your enthusiasm, a touch, mate. How did I get rid of 1/1000th of a penalty? Most likely backing off behind these guys.
Oh, Neptune, giving the wall a kiss.
Roll off out of it though. Try and burn a bit down in his slipstream. What is tyre wear here? It feels somewhat aggressive. Oh, he's so deep into that turn. Just sort of trying to drive in a fairly safe, fairly clean manner that doesn't destroy my tyres. Because obviously I don't... I just want to do the one stop for a fresh set of softs. And I don't want to have to deal with crappy softs. Just trying to avoid too much.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be aggressive. Just an okay pace, make the car flow.
That's it. Trying to avoid too much oversteer and understeer. I say that literally as I oversteer. But you know, do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, that's right, you're a teacher.
Yeah, that's right, I'm a teacher. And I get paid exactly what I deserve to be a teacher too. Absolutely
In
nothing.
today's class.
Oh, that's borderline cut that. At least old Marv hasn't come ploughing into the rear like we just got married. It's only half a second back. I can see his headlights still on this thing, but...
Better than being Neptune and receiving a Neptune's kiss.
No, it was a Neptune's kiss. Oh, I thought he was going up the inside then. His lights tricked me. Damn you and your lights, sir. This is late as I dare break into there. I'll give up a slight bit of braking here to try and get a better run.
Starting to push a little bit in the tyres.
100%. Definitely feeling that front right.
Yeah.
It was worth giving up that bit of corner entry there. So I've got a good enough corner exit. I'm actually pulling away from Marv at the moment, so...
Still trying to do 2 laps.
So I'm gonna... This is lap 4, so I'm gonna do one more lap.
Yeah.
At the moment. And then I'll save the short stint for... next, especially because I'm sort of by myself. I've got no one in front of me. I'm just sort of running my own race. I don't want to unnecessarily pit now.
Yeah.
Potentially put myself in traffic and then have to do 5 laps on those tyres.
Yeah. I'm just trying to cruise at this stage. Harrow and Tricky Brewer are having a bit of a battle up in front.
Tricky Brewer, there's a name I know. I'm not really making any inroads on, oh, how am I going to say that name? Watrunine. No, but watching whilst at the gym, nice Invictus. It's actually funny you say that. I watch a lot of the, because I don't really have that much time at home to watch YouTube videos. So a lot of what I watch is actually at the gym. Looks like very few other people pitted that lap either. Get off. Just get off there. But it has been a while, Invictus. It's great to have you back, mate. Oh. I did not get the grip I deserve there. Not at all. Makes the time flow quicker. It actually does. Some people are like, oh, you got to listen to like music that gets you motivated. Sometimes listening to YouTube videos or a podcast will actually distract you more. Music has its place at the gym, obviously, but YouTube videos are a bad way to get about it as well.
Finding this lap quite difficult.
Yeah, this lap's turn 1 bit me. It just did not give me the grip. I'm just trying to take it a little bit easy here. Old mate behind me is gaining on me, but I don't know what strategy they're on, for all I know. Because my outright pace isn't particularly good anyway. So they may just be on mediums, getting the job done on mediums. Still have plenty of tyre left, trying to do a one-stopper. But with a bit of luck, their tyres will die at the end of the race. And I'll have some fresh softs to bring home the bacon. And actually, after all that, I actually only lost a 10th to Watrunine. Anyway. I used to watch Brooklyn 991 episode. It was enough, you'd say. What have I done here? What? That? Front right is definitely not enjoying life that much. It's time to pit. For a fresh set of softs. Do I need fuel? I'll just put the splashiest of splashes in. I'll just get him to put about a mouthful in. Just one mouthful of fuel, please, sirs.
Yeah, I didn't put any in, and I'm wondering whether I should have put something in. I think I should have put something in. Yeah, we'll see.
Actually, how did he drop back to 8th? I'm guessing a lot of people pitted behind me. Podcast for the win when you're doing a bit of fitness, absolutely. Fuel should be fine. It should be, but it was just a fraction under the diamond, so one mouthful of fuel didn't hurt anyone. Because a mouthful's a pretty good way to measure everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
Remember when Chops was talking about when he was talking about feces, and he described it as about a mouthful of poo. He's like, dude, who measures poo in mouthfuls?
Yeah, wasn't much. Probably just about a mouthful.
But of course, I was the one being silly because I did not realise that a mouthful is a perfectly legitimate unit of measurement.
Really?
Just one mouthful of poo. And in this instance, it was a mouthful of fuel. Hey, it's Bill Washington behind me. G'day, Bill. I didn't even see you there, mate. Ran hard, snow stuff, and it was fine. Good. I feel like it would. I mean, the softs, I comfortably got through to lap 5 on the softs. There you go, that guy's going to the pits. I will take 7, thank you. What did I qualify? 12th, didn't I? Yeah, so if I can keep it all together for the kids.
Keep it together for the kids.
Keep it together for the kids. I'd probably accept a 7th, having had no initial pace. And qualifying 12th. Hard snow stop is fine, but slow, exactly. And sometimes when you actually add it up, the difference in time, you go, you know what, I'm not losing enough time in the pit stop to warrant hards. She's a bit of a lonely race out here at the moment, for me.
Yeah, I'm on my own at the moment.
So,
I'm in 5th. Person in front is nearly 6 seconds up the road.
Yep.
And
Don't tell me the person behind you is 3 seconds.
no, they're 14.
Oh, right. Oh, right, wow. I was going to say, are you me? Because Watrino is 6 seconds up the road from me. And I'm not going to read the name, but whoever's behind me is about 3.5 seconds back, so
Yeah, right.
a little bit of a no man's land, but at least the pressure's off. And I can just try and bring the car home safely. Bill Washington is doing his best to catch me, though. I wish we could race at Bathurst at night on Forza. This looks great. Is there no night racing, Newton? I actually don't have Forza. I have the last Forza. What was that, 6? That's
Yeah.
Forza 6. Haven't played that for a long time.
No.
Nearly bought Forza 7 on PC not that long ago. It came up on special. Real cheap. And in the end I just thought, I don't have it in me
Yeah.
to start and learn a whole new thing. Daytime only, no rain or night. Well, there's only a handful of night races available in Gran Turismo, and there's still no rain, unfortunately. Where's Ring Driver? Yeah, can't see him. So he's 4th, I'm guessing. Since 4th is the only one, we've got 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and then 5th. Very much just taking it easy here, but I'm just going to have to watch Bill Washington a little bit. I'm not going to, actually. I've only got 2 laps to go. I just need to not make any mistakes and bring home a 7th, which I'll not. going to be all that disappointed with if I can do it. That dirt does look cool at night though, doesn't it? That lingering dirt.
Yeah.
But the track surface looks very strange at night.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like you're on a gravel road. That's the only thing.
Yeah, it's very grainy.
It is. I'm sure that texture, that grain, makes it look very good in the day. It makes it look right, but it's certainly very odd at night.
Oh, you've just appeared. You've had mischief.
Hey KLM, how are you, mate? And a big thank you to everyone that's joined me tonight. It's been great to hang out with you guys, do some daily races. Haven't done any for a while. I definitely am going to continue doing them though, and of course we will have the FIA races starting back up soon enough. So the old Wednesday night FIA races will most likely be back on. Hopefully you have enjoyed the stream so far. It's not over yet, but if you've been enjoying it. Thank you to all of you kind, wonderful, generous people that have been nice enough to leave a like. It's always appreciated. And welcome to the new subscribers. Gently and very casually finish this. Bill hasn't managed to take any more time off, and so it's kind of been nice just to have a nice casual cruisy finish to the race. Not actually get all hyped up and overexcited. I have lost time to old mate in front of me, but I'm not really worried about that. My intention here was not to... Oh, look out, we're on. We got fish on. Push, push, push. I see someone up there. And he had a penalty as well. How long is that penalty? Mine's half a second. Let's compare penalty penises here. Just need to get a bit closer.
I'm not going to get this.
Get rid of mine as well here.
I'm coming right up on a third. He had a mischief.
That's mine. Yeah, nice. Third would be a good result, mate.
Wouldn't it?
Oh. Got mine all wrong anyway. I was getting too excited about old mate's penalty. Anyway, 7th it is. It was a true 9, and it was obviously a fairly short penalty anyway, so I'm happy enough with that. I had no pace for quali. I qualified 12th. Just had a good clean race, finished 7th. I'll take it. And who said rip the C7? He came second there. It's not too bad. Yeah, about a mouthful of penalties, Mart, exactly. That is now a totally acceptable unit of measurement on this channel. If anyone ever refers to something as a mouthful, I will know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I might just use that for random terms.
You just finished racing soft, no pit, and you came first, West Road. Damn, man, that's nice. The left front gone, I would imagine so.
Yeah, there you go. He won the race here. No, softs, no pit.
Oh, he was in your lobby, was he?
Yeah, he won it.
Oh, nice. Well, congratulations, and
yeah.
Well done for getting through. I reckon you get very bloody close on a set of mediums there. Very close.
They'll be feeling a little bit tardy towards the end, though.
Very tardy. You got to go, Wolfie. No worries. Thanks very much for stopping by, mate. Appreciate it. I'll talk to you next time. But
my room is heating up very quick.
How did the CR crew go? Oh, mate, I'm there. Ring driver, it was 4th in the end, so good job there. Bill Washington, 8th. Nice one. Squiddy back in 10th. Speedy Tires, 12th. Also using the F-Type, good to see. Might have had a bit of a rough race though by the looks of it. That was good, Bill. Good job.
What rubbish am I going to get for daily? I got the Mazda JR4 car.
Excellent. That's what you want. That is what you want. Righto. So for the final time, I have 4 minutes until the next race. The question is, do I try and do this on mediums with no stop?
Oh, could mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, just to try something different. I mean, I'm not really too worried tonight about getting great results. I've done no practice. If I actually want to win races, I need to put some time and effort in. So I'm just here to have a bit of fun, and hopefully my racing is decent enough to entertain these wonderful kind folk, Willie. But I'm not necessarily here to win it. Use the Stang, really? But the Stang's bonnet cam is just so shit. It's Mr. Bean sitting on his armchair on the roof. It really is. No, I'm going to use the same car. I like it. I'm going to use the same car because if I mix it up with 4 minutes ago, I'm just going to have to relearn it. And what do you reckon? Does anyone think I can get through the entire race on mediums?
Give it a go.
Without pitting.
Be interesting to see what your
Brandy says you can't no stop on mediums unless you're in the FT1 or the Beetle, really. Okay.
I suppose you don't want to run out of tyres coming into lap 7 or something like that.
Is that KLM? Say pose. Okay. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to sound clip that for your message tone, it did have the sound of the Jag revving behind it, so it'd be a good little, tasty little clip. No, I'm just going to stick with softs, and I'm just going to go out there now and see if I can do a better lap time. You never know what lobby I'll get in and where I'll qualify, so...
Yeah.
I might actually try and do these races again over the weekend. Or maybe even tomorrow night. And see if I can use tonight as the big practice session for it.
Well, very good, Lee. I'm going to call it there because I am getting bloody hot.
Yeah, I'm sweating like a big sweaty thing.
Yeah, try and cool down before I go to bed.
Yes, that's a good thought. Oh well,
yes.
I hope you had some good races there, mate.
It was good. It was nice to be back.
Absolutely, and I didn't announce my Bathurst 1.2 hour because I was going to do it this weekend, but I can't really have the time at the right time, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So unfortunately I'm going to have to pull that out and make it for the weekend after the Bathurst 12 hour. February, what's that, 8th? 9th? Something like that.
Something like that.
That's going to be the weekend of the Bathurst 1.2 hour.
Oh, interesting times.
Yes.
Yes. Righto, I await the notice. Looking forward to it.
Have fun, big dog.
No worries.
Talk to you
later.
Yeah, I'm really kissing the way out. I don't think it's been a good lap. I'll give it one more crack. Come on, I've got to have a 201 in me. There has to be a 201 in me. Jag definitely can't no stop on mediums. Okay, good. You got 368 ping, yeah, QP. That's Europe ping though. That's why if I did make an international account to race on as well, it would be Americans because my ping's only about 220 to America, and it is closer to 350 from Europe. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can do this lap. Gotta get a 201. Come on. Off to a really terrible start. And I may not have time to finish this lap. All that and more. Stay tuned to find out. How did I get that corner so damn wrong? Oh, I actually held it flat through there for the first time tonight. Never got back to the apex there though. Hard on the throttle, yes, that's a bit better. Chase is the next big scary moment to go. Oh no! Oh. That was a really good lap. That was a really good lap. I was actually on for a bit of a snotter. Yep, yeah. Anyway, just let me take a moment and press F in my head for that lap. That is probably one of those F in the chat moments, I'd imagine. I even went like super quiet at the end there. I was like, oh man, I'm on this. I literally disengaged commentary and I was like, this is on. I've hooked onto a real winner here. I've thrown the lure in and whatever's grabbed the rod is tagging ferociously. Anyway. Oh, you got DC'd, Speedy. Oh, man. You hate to see that. Sorry to hear that, Speedy. So, you know, on the bright side, that does put me in the top 10 to start off with. But, yeah, disappointed to hear, obviously. Oh, I'm not. So, a couple of people dropped out. But, imagine. Wait, let's be honest. I wasn't going to get... What would I have gotten? I've got a 202.0 flat. I was on a 202.3 and it said I was 9/10 up. And gaining time. I will point out the delta was climbing as I went under the bridge. I reckon I'd have beaten that by a second, but I still only would have been a 201 flat, which would have put me up just 2 spots to 7th. Just in front of Squiddy there. So, it's not the end of the world. But, yeah, looks somewhat disappointing. Classic GT Sport. It would be nice if you could finish the last freaking lap, man. But anyway, it's all good. I'm not making a big deal out of it, so... Piosco? Why did you get a message? And Nightbot timed you out as well. What did you put, Piosco? 3X's? Really? Why Nightbot? Why are you... That is not cool. All of your messages... Why are all your messages getting deleted, Piosco? Oh, it must have... When it times you out, it must time them out for all of them. Should only be 5 seconds. I hope you're back. Not in my lobby, hippie. Well, sorry about Nightbot, Piosco. I don't really understand what's going on. You're literally just saying possible 2.00.xxx. Perhaps Nightbot's seeing XXX and going, this gentleman's trying to post porn in this chat. Anyway, that's the first problem I've had with Nightbot since way back when I had to reel him in. He was getting overzealous and just banning everyone. Alright. Something about posting links. Did he post? He didn't post a link though, did he? What is this auto driver doing? That's a disgusting spot to start on. Halfway around Hell's Corner. What even? You know that guy in front of me is going to the end of the big Autobahn Beetle. Well, sorry about that, Piasco. It's I think it was just the XXX. That must have triggered the Nightbot. Whoa! I was not actually trying to do an overtaking manoeuvre then. His lack of pace alarmed me somewhat. But anyway, I've missed the start again. We are underway for the fourth and final race of tonight. It's great to be back at Bathurst. I'm about to have a really big few weeks on Bathurst, so this is a good little run up into it. Should have outright enough grunt and a little bit of slipstream to get past him before the chase. Most of the way past. Yep, I'm through. See if he does the dive bomb up the inside. He does not. Someone has had the worst of time. Who was that? They just went nose first into that wall. Might want to try the Supra. A few of the Euro guys used it and it was very fast. Thanks, Gary. A little bit late, but we'll give it a try at some stage for sure. Oh no. Oh no. Old mate has had a dead set Barry Crocker. That's a shocker. I love how all the Beetles pop up. As soon as there's a race where the Beetles can no-stop it, you don't see them in that many races these days, but whenever the fuel is real line ball, suddenly the Beetles just start coming out of the woodworks. Oh, we've caught the back of Squiddy, who looks desperate to get past GT iRacing Oval. Great name for a PlayStation name, big fella. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, that was unexpected. That was unexpected. That is the fastest that has ever snapped on me before, ever. That back end, I just didn't even feel that go. That literally just... that actually felt bizarre. Everything was fine and then it just snapped on me. Oh no. I don't know what happened to old mate there in front of Bill Washington, but his race didn't end well. Well, that was really disappointing because I was going along alright there, and that was such an unexpected and fast rear end step out. It just felt like I ran over oil or something. Obviously, I know I can't because this is Gran Turismo, but that's legitimately what it felt like. Yeah, talk about it, Ryan. There's heaps of dust here. See if I can actually do anything about regaining some of those spots I got. It's a little bit disappointing to, although what did I actually started ninth, didn't I? So I'm back in the position I started, which is something, but It's just a shame because I think I was in 6th or something. So Bill's starting to have a bit of a tough time there. I don't know if it's his ping or not. He might just be lagging balls there. Spent the first 2 weeks of this month camping there. Whereabouts? Oh, the Bend. Yeah, okay. Don't really know what I'm doing out there. Just thought I saw a $50 note in the grass, so I went out to get it. Oh, Bill. I think that's lag. There's no way he could bounce off the track and hit the wall and then keep punching on as fast as he did. Something's obviously happened ahead because we are suddenly bunched up as a pack. I can see all the way through to 5th up there, I think. Yeah, from hiding Tim Tams. Man, how good are Tim Tams? Bill, you were too generous there. That was not an overtaking spot. I'm actually going to yield this position back because I'm on the outside. I showed the nose to put pressure on, but I wasn't actually expecting you to move over. But you're a good man. Good clean racing there, even though your ping has seen better days. Question is, do I pit now and try and get out of this traffic and back into some clean air, or do I keep going? Oh, a little bit of contact. Sorry there, big Bill. Sorry, big fella. I did my best not to run wide. I really tried to stop the car entirely. I didn't get a penalty for it though, so the game was happy with it, but that doesn't mean much. So it feels bad. I'll let him win at our next open lobby. And I'll shoot an apology as well. That one time at Bandcamp, oh, Piosco, you just missed the best opportunity to say that one time at Bandcamp. Come on, man. That was sitting there, totally puntastic, just waiting for you to drop that. In the distance, you can hear the click of Bill unsubscribing. You're dead right. Wasn't the move that was the issue. That was all legit. But I just couldn't stop the car from understeering. And he was still next to me, unfortunately. Oh, someone's had an absolute... Oh, that's on the verge of a cut. Let's hope I get away with that. Yeah, I just couldn't get the front to turn. I was trying not to put too much lock on the car, because the more you turn the steering wheel in situations like that, the more the bloody thing understeers for you. Not band up, bend, because he was staying at the bend. Was he not? Have I misread that? I thought he said he was camping at the bend. Therefore it's bend camp. Unfortunately, it looks like everyone in front of me there must be running the hard compound tyres to the end. Okay, I'm not going to refuel this time, as per Stan the Man's recommendations. Yeah, now you get it, Piosco. Is it my mispronunciation? Bend. I just felt like that was just a huge pun sitting there ready to be gobbled up by someone. We do have the Asian region back, Ben, and the other exciting thing is they haven't just taken the lazy approach. They've kept the regions separate for FIA races. Which is a good thing, because we didn't really struggle to fill the FIA races as much. I'm sure we may not get 20 people, but we were at least getting sort of 16 or so, which is acceptable. So I don't mind that what they've done there. A mouthful of pun, absolutely. Well, there would be a mouthful of puns, really, wouldn't it? I don't know, man. Whatever it was a missed opportunity that we may have now talked about for too long. Yeah, jokes, you know the old saying, jokes aren't funny if you've got to explain them. Maybe I just missed a chord there. We'll just chalk it up to a bad lap. I ran Bill Washington wide, and then I made a bad pun joke. And that's the kind of quality that you come and watch this channel for. Right, so Squiddy's in 6th. 1.7 seconds ahead. I've only got a few laps left. See if I can put any dent in that gap at all. Yeah, bloody dust everywhere. You know the old saying, jokes aren't funny, yeah, when Charlie says them. That's about bloody right too, Brownie. I can't even sing as well as you. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm still a little bit butt frustrated that I couldn't finish my lap in quali. Because that was going to be a good lap. That was going to be a decent benchmark for the rest of the week for me to chase that. And it is now gone. Starting to make a few inroads on Squiddy, not a lot. What did I say this time last lap? I think I said 1.7 seconds. It's now 1.2, so it's half a second, but I've only got 2 laps to go. It's going to be real tight. I should theoretically catch him. All things being equal. Well, it's down to 1.1, but I should catch him on about the last lap. The question then is, can I overtake him without doing a Bill Washington on him? Ooh, I actually got the chase all kinds of wrong then. You can see he's gained that extra 10th back over me. Hey Speedy Chicken Man, how goes the race? Yeah, it's fine. It's had its moments, it's had its letdowns. But, yeah, nonetheless, race 1 I qualified 12th and came, what, 7th? This time I qualified 9th, and I'm staring down the barrel of another 7th, which is fine. You know, I've got an RX-7, I love the number 7, so it's all good. Oh yeah, it's old Squiddy on his non-pit stop, that's what it is. He's still on his hard compound tyres. Or his mediums or softs or whatever he's on. Oh ho ho! Oh ho ho! Oh ho! Oh ho! God! Things got very exciting there. We'll go too wide in an area we have no business being too wide. I'm just going to try and outgrip him around the outside as a joke. On my own enthusiasm. I am through. And that time, no contact was through my own fault. Unlike Bill. Poor old Bill. So we have one lap to go too, so I'm going to be a little bit vulnerable on the next lap. I don't know how Squiddy's going on those tyres, but it did look like he's struggling a bit. Thoughts on manufacturer's pick after the recent changes? Good question. Svees. Good question. I think Mercedes could be one worth looking at. It depends what you're after. If you're after pure outright pace, I think Squiddy might have just gone very deep. No, he's there. It just looked like he went very deep into the chase. If you're after an all-rounder, I tend to prefer all-rounders because there's such a variance in tracks, track layouts, and you know what cars are strong at what track. I think if you can find a good all-rounder, that's your best bet, rather than picking a car that you know is very quick in certain areas. So I think as far as the all-rounder goes, I think you can't go too far wrong with Jag. I think Jag's a good one. Mercedes is probably alright. Porsche's always a safe bet. But yeah, if you kind of want to try and follow the meta, it gets more complex because you might have to pick a car that's good with the GR3 and might not have the best GR4 car, or vice versa. But yeah, anyway, I actually haven't decided what I'll pick yet. BMW's probably out this time. I don't think the M6 is in as good a position as it was a couple of seasons back when I chose it. That was a good all-rounder at the time. And had a lot of grunt too. I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm leaning towards the Jag. And I think as an all-rounder, you could choose a lot worse. Bit of a kiss on the wall on the way out, but I think Squiddy has well and truly wave the white flag there. As much as my tyres are struggling, I'd imagine he is just dirty old licorice straps. Toyota's great too. Yeah, Toyota's good too. Speedy, am I doing another race after this? No. No, I will wrap the stream up right here. If I was just a little bit closer, I might have been able to take advantage of some of these people serving penalties. As it is, I very nearly pinched 5th. But there you go, qualified 9th, up to 6th. Gutted that I didn't get to finish my quality lap because I probably would have actually started. What did I decide? 7th, I think, in front of Squiddy I would have started. And who knows, I might have even been able to get a 4th or 3rd or something like that. I think good racecraft can pick you up a few spots. It's worked very well for me the last 2 races, despite not having any out-and-out pace. As I say, 12th to 7th and then 9th to 6th, it's fine. And as I say, you don't have to win them all as long as you're having good races, and I had fun. I had a great deal of fun tonight, so had Jag last season, good all round, bit tyre hungry though. Yeah, I don't know, it's not, I felt it was okay, like that race then compared to other people. I didn't think it burnt it up too bad. In the future, try the RS front and RM for the rear for the first stint. Okay, good tip, gamer. Sorry about lap 8. My grip plummeted. I did a one-stopper on softs. Usually they don't give out to the last. That's okay, Squiddy. You're all good. I forgot. I need to apologise to Bill Washington. That's what I need to do. I'm in the wrong spot. Bill. I'm sorry. It was unintentional. Yeah, I just don't. I've got nothing else standard that I can really just say there, can I? Has he left yet? I'm just going to give him another sorry. I am sorry, Bill, for running you wide. But it's the fronts that are done for by the end of the stint. That's actually a good point you raised there, Ryan. It wasn't so much the rears that were getting me down. They get a little bit messy, but it's that front right that's a killer. So it would be exactly the same if I kept soft compound for that first stint. So I'd probably, if anything, go medium fronts and soft rears. But then, I don't know, you can unbalance the car a lot. And if you put mediums on the front and softs on the rear, it can cause a lot of understeer, which is not that fantastic. But anyway, that's actually going to be the end of the stream, because this room, I'm probably sitting in mid-30s, I'd say, 35, 36 degrees, which is unfortunate. Looks like Bill's forgiven me, so that's always nice. I'll send him another message on PlayStation Chat later. Hey, Lewis, how are you, mate? But yeah, anyway, I do want to say a big thank you to everyone who has joined me for the stream. Thanks to those who were kind enough to leave a like. It really does help me and the channel out a lot. So if you have enjoyed it, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't enjoyed it, then I guess give it a thumbs down. If you're new, make sure you do hit subscribe so you can see all of my upcoming streams. I stream a host of games, but primarily it's Gran Turismo, iRacing at the moment. I've just started that, and some project cars to come as well. There'll be an announcement coming soon for the Bathurst 1.2 hour, which is not going to be this weekend. That's when I originally planned to have it, but unfortunately I am going to be unavailable at all the times I need to be available. So it's going to be the following weekend, which I think is, I want to say it's February 9th and 10th. I think that's the weekend. So that's when the Bathurst 1.2 is going to be. But, yeah, that's about it. Make sure you are following all the social pipes that I'm on. Discord's the main one. That's where everybody hangs out between streams. But I'm also pretty active on Twitter if you like that. Instagram's usually there as well. So, hey, Super Franco. But, yeah, ultimately, it's just been great to have you along. I think we had some good racing tonight. And, you know, the results might not have been there. But it was good racing nonetheless. So, on that note, I think I am just going to... I mean, I could just keep thanking you. But I don't think that's going to get us anywhere. So, have a good one, guys. And hopefully you hang around for... well, not hang around, like, not literally hang around. But hopefully you return later in the week. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow night yet. I will be making content, whether or not that is offline, in terms of a video. Or if I stream tomorrow, not 100% sure. I will definitely be back on Thursday, most likely with iRacing. So it would be great if you to join, even if iRacing is not really your thing. Just come along and have a chat. Why not? But yeah, have a good one, everybody. And I'll talk to you all next time. Bye for now.